So, what do we know about Labour's new leader and where does he stand on the big issues facing the UK? Our Deputy Political Editor, James Landale, has this assessment of Jeremy Corbyn's background and policies.
Meet Comrade Corbyn.
We are a socialist party and there are social solutions to the problems, and the solution is socialism at the end of the day.
For more than 30 years, the MP for Islington North has perched on the left of Labour politics, opposing Britain's nuclear deterrent, associating with controversial causes and people, doggedly rebelling against his party more than 500 times, a man whose appearance has changed as little as his opinions.
Is that the jumper that your mum made?
Yes, it is.
So the election of this 66-year-old former prep school boy has surprised many in his party, including his brother.
He's surprised to be in the situation he is now, but, you know, a month ago it was becoming clear that there's a hunger in the country for proper democracy, no more spin politics.
And your parents, if they could see it,
they would be totally over the moon.
And those with whom he stood shoulder to shoulder for so many years today repaid the favour.
He's a friend of Ireland. He will be an outstanding leader of his party.
So what are the policies of this left-wing leader? He opposes Conservative cuts to welfare and other spending. He wants to raise taxes on the rich and businesses. He'd renationalise the railways and big six energy companies. He'd get the Bank of England to effectively print money to spend on infrastructure, which some fear could mean higher inflation. And he'd almost certainly order Labour MPs to oppose airstrikes over Syria.
This election shows that Labour is now a serious risk to our national security, to our economic security, and to the security of your family.
But with many Labour MPs also worried about his policies, Mr Corbyn's task now is to unite his party. Today, a number of MPs left the shadow cabinet, others are considering their future. Not all are fans of Che Guevara.
I voted for somebody else, so clearly it's not my view that he is the right person to lead the Labour Party.
I fear that we may not win the election.
Do you think Jeremy Corbyn is the man who's going to lead you to victory at the next election?
I think it's much too early to tell.
Of course I can see Jeremy Corbyn, the Labour leader, as Prime Minister.
Seriously?
I can, because I believe in Labour victories.
But those victories will come only if Mr Corbyn can appeal to the public in Tory England and SNP Scotland.
Unless he can very quickly demonstrate that Labour's got a credible chance of winning a UK general election, then people in Scotland are going to conclude there's little point in voting Labour, and that actually the only alternative to continued Tory government might well be independence.
Open your hearts and open your minds.
Jeremy Corbyn's first act as leader was to go on a demo for refugees. His huge task now is to turn Labour from a party of protest into a party of power. James Landale, BBC News, Westminster.